Okay, welcome to this digital school software tutorial on how to set up your CBT and how students can answer the CBT questions. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you how to set up your CBT questions, both objectives and theory, and how your pupils or students will be able to answer the questions. I'm also going to show you how you can set questions from your question bank. There are already past questions that are there, so you can set questions if you have been using the CBT before. So let's go there. So to be able to set up your CBT, you must have logged in as a staff. You are going to scroll down to Assessment Manager. When you come down to Assessment Manager, you will see Secondary. Then you scroll down under Secondary. If it is for Secondary, you see Secondary. If it's for Basic, if it's for whatever, but for now the Secondary we are setting questions for. Then you scroll down, you will see Set Objective Questions, Set OBJ Questions, CBT. You click on it. It will pull down the list of classes. Let's just select, we want to set questions for JSS 1A, for example. So we come here, the assessment code is already here. Then we select, let's say if it is exam, we say exam, we set question, computer studies, for example. Then start date, let's say the exam is going to be taken today by 12 noon. End date, let's say it's going to end today by 1:00. So let's say it's 1 hour. So we'll come here, attempt once. If we say keep attempting, it means we want the child to keep attempting even if he doesn't like his score. Duration 1 hour, so it's going to be 60. So duration is usually in minutes, so just say 60. You don't even need to type minutes, okay? So just say 60. Access type random, so that the questions and the options can be randomized. So number of questions, let's say you want to set 20 questions, for example. Then this is where you type your questions, okay? So question 1, the keyboard is a dash device, okay? So if your questions have chemical equations, mathematical equations, you use this. If you are going to have image, you click on image, you select the image you want, as the case may be. Then you come down, the keyboard is a dash device, okay? Option A, output. Option B, input. Option C, process. D, whatever, say all of the all, just say all, none, or none of the above, as the case may be. Correct answer is B, so you just put B. Then you submit question 1. You will notice that question 1 has been submitted. You don't need to do any of all these settings here again. The settings are done once. Then you come down to question 2, type question 2, RAM means dash, and say read only memory, for example. B, read access memory. C, random access memory. Read only mem. D, read access memory. Correct option is random access memory, which is C. So once you are done, let's just use only 2 questions. So once you are done with this question, okay, automatically the questions goes to students in JSS 1A because those are the students you have set this question for. So let me log in as a student in JSS 1A. Okay, so this is a student in JSS 1A. Okay, so the student in JSS 1A will come to assessment, and he or she will just come to assessment. He will see that subject. Are you seeing it now? He will see start CBT. Once he logs in, he will see start CBT. You just click on start. The questions will start popping up. The keyboard is an input devices. Say next. RAM means random access memory. Next. So we only have 2 questions. It's telling me this is the last question. You can't move next. So I will just come here and I'll say finish. Are you sure you are done? I'll say yes. Automatically, I'm done. To say your score was saved successfully. Then I'll do this. So computer studies, total number of questions 2, attempted 2, score 2. So that's how you set your questions for your students to be able to answer them. Also, another thing you can also do is if you want your teachers to type the questions on an Excel sheet offline without necessarily need to type it direct, you come to, instead of using set CBT, you are going to use upload CBT questions, OBJ. You click here. You click here. So automatically you're going to, you say, let's say exam. Let's choose another subject, basic science, start date, let's use today, end date, let's use tomorrow, for example. Keep attempting, duration, 20 minutes, access, random, number of questions, let's say 5. So in this case, oh no, I'm supposed to use upload instead of set. Sorry, upload here. Upload, not set, upload. If I want my teachers to type it in Excel format. So here you will see download instruction format here. You also see if you don't have the Excel question format, download it here. But before we download it, we would have selected the basic things. Here, start date, end date, number of questions to be uploaded 5, duration 10 minutes, random attempt once. Then assuming we have this Excel format, let's download it. Let's open the Excel format and see how it looks like. Okay, so you will see question 1. So the question 1 is here. This is the format in Excel. You see question option A, option B. So when you type your question, you come to the next one, option A, B, C, D, E, then correct answer. If option A is the correct answer, you just put A. And also note, if your question is too long, let's say something like this, and it doesn't contain the question, just expand. You cannot continue typing question 1 in another cell. Okay, so when you're done, you just save this. Let me save it as basic science JSS 1A. You save it basic science JSS 1A. Okay, so when I come to my portal, I've typed it offline. So when I come to my portal, after doing all these settings, it will now tell me, say select question file. I'll select the question file. I'll go to where I saved it. I saved it in the downloads location. Downloads. So I will see basic science JSS 1A. I'll click on it. I'll click on open. Then I'll say if there is an instruction for this question, because you know if I'm using offline, I will not type the instruction where I'm supposed to type the question. So I'll type instruction on a different file and upload it differently. But this is the question file. But since there is no special instruction, I would want the students to know. Let's say And question 1 to 4, choose the nearest in meaning. Question 1 to 5 to 10, choose the opposite in meaning. So if there are no special instructions like that, I will not type it in another file. So I'll just click on upload. So I'll just do, my internet is okay, so the internet is connected again. Having browsed for the Excel file or choosing the Excel file, you see the Excel file here. There you say open, then you scroll down, you say upload. Automatically the file has been uploaded successfully into GSS 1A basic science. So if the student logs in, let's refresh. If the student logs in and comes back to assessment manager, he will see that basic science also. And when he opens it, the questions will also be popping out, like you can see. So the teachers can type the questions direct in the portal, or they can type the question on the Excel sheet offline, and then at the end of the day they upload it. Do you understand? So that's that for you, as you can see now. So the next thing is, how do you check the scores when students have made attempts after the CBT? Okay, you come to, still under the assessment manager. Under assessment manager, since we said for secondary, we select secondary to open, then we come to manage assessment. You see it down, the last option here. You select the academic year, you select the term, then you select the class, okay, then you proceed. So what you will see is those who have attempted. Are you getting it now? Those who have attempted, you see how many attempts. Let's say 1 attempt, you click on it to be able to see those who have attempted. Are you getting it? So you can use it in your termly results. If you want to push it into where you have your CA1, CA2, you push it, the score will enter. Or you want to use it for your midterm, okay? Or you want to just download, you can download. So that's that. If you want this child to repeat this exam, you can delete this score. So in the child's place, he can also re-answer the question, as the case may be. So we can also, when we are done, we can leave this here. So that's just how you set your CBT questions and how you view those who have attempted. So you say show all, you see all, everything that has been done, as the case may be. So the next video is going to be how you can use AI to generate your questions. It's very possible how you can use AI to generate your questions. Also, another thing I want to teach you is that you can also import questions from your question banks, from your past questions. You have set objective questions, select the class, then let's say CA, select subjects, let's say computer studies again, start date today, end date tomorrow, then time, duration 30 minutes. So now we want to do random. How many questions we need 20 questions. Then rather than typing, assuming you have been using this portal for like 2, 3, 4, 5 years, all your past questions are there, they form your question bank. So instead of typing, you can decide, since it's the same topic you have been teaching every first term for the past 4 or 5 years and the same question. So if you have been setting 20 questions, so you have about 80 questions, and you want in this particular term now to select 20 questions from your list of question banks. So you now say imports, you use import. So you select how many years past questions that the system should choose from. Then you do continue. Once you select continue, you cancel. So what you will notice is what you will notice is that a list of all the questions in your question bank will pop up. 186 selected questions. You can scroll down to see all the questions. About 186 are in your question bank. Remember, we selected that we needed only 20 questions. So if we are okay with it, we just say use question. So out of this 186, the system will just pick 20 and post it as the question that the students will answer. So when the students also log in and go back to their assessment, they will be able to still see 20 questions here. They'll be able to see 20 questions. Are you getting the point? So that's how it works. Now, I'll now do another video to show you how you can use AI to generate past questions for your, to generate questions you want your students to answer. Also, we are also going to look at how you can set essay questions as the case may be. So thank you very much for watching this video. Tell other schools about digital school software.